personalities are the dominant personality, the influential personality, the steady personality, and the conscientious personality. DISC. Okay? You could break it up into 16, 32 personalities, but no one's got that time to be that technical in this. 4 personalities will keep you busy. But you have to realize, just like the doors that I mentioned to you earlier, here's the people and here are the doors. Okay? And these personalities all go to a different door, and they will not allow that other door to open because I don't like the way you make decisions. And so I'm going to use my door, I'm going to stay in my closet, and I'm not going to go to your door because I know what you do with that. You delay it. Okay? And I'm not going to go to your style because you're going to talk this to death. Okay? And I'm not going to go to your style because you're going to say, yeah, we need to look into the numbers. Oh my, it's like, oh yeah, sure. So there's no way I'm going to go visit you in your room because I know what that feels like, and I've got to make this decision now. Okay? Yet, you turn it around, everyone's feeling the same way about me. It's different phases. Create, advance, refine, and execute. Alright? So I gave you a little description about the phases already. Do y'all remember what they are? The create is when I tell you about what I'm thinking. When someone's creating an idea or a solution. Advance is when you talk about the pros and possibilities of it. Okay? Execute is when you make a decision, and then refine is when you argue about the details and you challenge the idea. Here's an example of what this looks like.
Hey, listen, you know when you move in, Rachel's room's gonna be empty. You wanna talk about what we wanna do with it?
Sure.
Okay, I was thinking we should have a beautiful guest room, right? With a mahogany sleigh bed and bedside tables with flowers on it all the time. And then we could have like a roll-top desk with little comment cards so people can tell us how much they love staying here. Or whatever, you know, I really haven't thought about it that much.
Well, I like that idea, obviously. But I was thinking maybe it could be a game room, you know? I mean, you can buy old arcade games like Space Invaders and Asteroids for $200. The real ones, the big ones.
No.
Okay, so you mean no as in, gee, Chandler, what an interesting idea. Let's discuss it before we reject it completely.
Oh, I'm sorry, of course. Yes, interesting idea. Talk about it, but no.
So that's it.
I just don't...
Did y'all see her create the idea? Right? And did you see Chandler give a real quick, like your idea? Really do. And then he immediately went into what? Let me tell you my idea. And so then he went to create his idea. But does she feel validated? We talk a lot about respect, but do we move on to our own ideas? Who has the floor right now? Chandler or Monica? Monica. Did he validate her? No. Of course, that's what creates good drama. Okay? But that's what we're trying to avoid. We're not trying to create that drama. So if she has the floor and she says, hey, I've been thinking about this, then she's got the floor. And in order for him to respect her, he cannot move to refine until she first feels validated that he has heard her and has repeated back and validated her idea. So what you're saying is, okay, so I see, and you're probably wanting because what? You see, and it's open. I'm not shooting you down. Okay? And you stay in advance as long as it takes for the person to feel validated. Ooh. That's where we sit there and go, no, I don't want to respect somebody that much. Do y'all see it? All right, but then, of course, he took over and he presented his idea, and what did she do to him? No, she didn't even validate it. Then he asked for validation. He said, oh, you mean like, yeah, Chandler, you know, and he's asking now for validation, and she gives him heartfelt, you know, sassy validation and says, okay, yeah, okay, good idea. We talked about it. No. Isn't that what we do to each other all the time? We want others to validate and hear us, but we will not validate and hear others. Okay? And the goal should be this, that when somebody throws an idea in a conversation, the conversation should be facilitated to where everyone has understood the idea so well and has verbalized it so well that the person that brought up the idea is going to think like, wow, huh, yeah, you guys all got it. Let's move to execute. No. Now we got to go into what room? refine. Oh, yeah, that's right. And that's when the person doesn't want to go in there, when that person has to go in there. Okay, but you basically say, first we go into this room called advancing, then we go into this room called refining, and we're all clear, we're all on the same page. It's like my kid's baseball coach. He told them right before last week's game, you guys call the play every time and get on the same page and give out the signals. In football, they all have the same play. How often? How often do they huddle? How often do they huddle? So they don't just go out there and make a decision and try to figure each other out. They pause, they talk, they move, right? They pause, they talk, they move. Same concept, same discipline. Okay, so where are we right now in this conversation? Are we in creation? Okay, oh, that's right, okay. Oh, I gotta hold my thoughts until we refine. Okay, so when are we gonna refine this? This is taking forever. See, have that conversation. And that will move the conversation clearer than otherwise thinking you're not gonna get into a quagmire anyway. Let me show you some of my favorite examples of the different personalities. Here's the first one.
Discover card.
I wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
I've got nothing to hide.
My bill is due today and I haven't paid yet.
Is that a confession?
Have I committed a crime?
Nope. Actually, with the Discover It card, you can pay up till midnight online or by phone the day it's due.
Sounds convenient. How do I know you're telling the truth?
Because I work for Discover Card.
Got a witness to verify that?
Just you. You called me.
Okay, that checks out.
You recording this?
Yes, I am.
Good, so am I.
I would like a copy.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Copy that.
At Discover, we treat you like you treat you.
All right, that's personality number one. All right, here's personality number two.
Discover Card, how can I help you?
Oh, you're real? You know I'm real. At Discover, we're always here to talk.
Well, that's good.
Because I don't have time for machines.
Some companies
Just don't appreciate the power of conversation.
Real people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I'm calling the land of machines.
with their
Robot voices.
Oh, I
Don't like those machines. Oh,
How can I help you?
oh. I don't even remember.
At Discover, we treat you like you treat you. Talk to a real person. Get the IT card at discover.com.
Can y'all see the conflict? Okay, let's go to the third personality.
So Ally Bank really has no hidden fees on savings accounts?
That's right, no hidden fees.
It's just that I'm worried about, hidden things.
Okay, why's that?
Well,
Well, it's true.
At Ally, there are no hidden fees. Not one.
that's nice.
No hidden fees, no worries. Ally Bank, your money needs an ally.
All right, so the first personality, fast talker, fast decisions, fast interaction. The second personality is what? Emotional, making a connection at the very personal level. And, oh, that's right, we gotta talk business, okay? You have to rein them in all the time, all right? The third personality is not like any other two. They're more like what? What is it that they are driven by? Safety, no sudden moves. Wait, when? Wait, what? Okay, wait, next week? We're gonna open, wait, what? We're gonna open that office in 3 months? What? But they don't say what? That's what they're thinking. What they're saying outside is, can I ask a question? Because they don't like to suddenly shoot back at you either. So they're trying to guard themselves by trying to ask tough questions, but they don't like the conflict. Because why? They just don't like the hidden stuff. All right, and then you nailed it right on the head. It's the deep data.
Discover card. Hey there, I just got my bill and I see that it includes my FICO credit score.
Yep, you get a free each month to help you avoid surprises with your credit.
Good. I hate surprises.
At Discover, we treat you like you'd treat you. Get the IT card and see your FICO credit score.
So one personality drives for action. The other personality drives for togetherness and excitement. The third personality drives for calm decision making. And the fourth personality simply wants to know, are we going to do this based on numbers? Now tell me this, which one of those four is correct? Action, enthusiasm, the process, or the details? Who's more correct? There is no correct. So you all have to cross the finish line how? Exactly. And you have to make those negotiating discussions that we have to move at a certain pace because there's action involved. There's deadlines we got to meet, but I understand we have to fill the time between now and then with the necessary details and enough clarity on the process and incredible amount of enthusiasm so that we're all crossing the line together with our emotional buy-in. And if you speak to those 4 areas, you'll speak to the whole crowd. So I want you guys to know, every 90 seconds to 2 minutes, I'm usually in my head and in my presentation making sure that I'm hitting 4 things as I'm talking to you. What are they? Action, I gotta move these slides, okay? Enthusiasm, I'm trying to keep the energy up, okay? Process, I'm showing you that there's a logical process and I'm giving you enough data because every one of you is connecting with me at the personality level that matters to you. Okay? Because you got to realize in any conversation, everyone is tuning out at least 60% of the time. Okay? So if you start a meeting with a lot of action-driven information, you've already lost the crowd. If you come very detailed, you've lost the crowd. If all you come is with enthusiasm, you've lost the rest of the crowd. You have to balance your presentations and your ideas and the facilitating of your meetings to hit those 4 areas all the time. And make sure that everyone is talking in each phase. No one can stay quiet. Two techniques that we often use is your questions make them disc, meaning make one question more action-driven, then one more team and enthusiasm-driven, then one more process-driven, one more details-driven. And in your handout is why I gave you that wheel, okay? So that you can balance your questions around that and go around the circle asking those types of questions. The second technique is this, is that the challenge is that your dominant and your influential personalities are always going to jump in conversations immediately after a question is asked, okay? And they never give room for the introverts. So if you want to help the introverts, the S's and the C's speak, that's why I say you don't make them, you help them. And the only way you help them is by saying, okay guys, let me ask you this question. But now, with this question, I'd like all of us to count to 9 seconds, and those of you that are fast talkers, wait for the others to talk first, and then ask your question. Okay, so you've just set a new rule. I'm gonna ask a question, and those of you that are fast talkers and jump in, wait for the others to talk first, and let's give 9 seconds before anybody says something to jump in. That's a clear safety space for who? For the S's and C's. And this is how awkward it feels, okay? It feels like this. There, that was 9 seconds. So if you really want your introverts to tell you what they really feel about your idea, whenever you ask them questions, you have to wait for that pause of 9, 10, 12 seconds and just be patient for them to gather their thoughts and tell you what they think. As extroverts, we tend to ask a question, get 2 seconds of silence, and we jump in. And we ask the next question. And then we say things like, so you don't like it? Oh, no, I do like it. Yeah, but it doesn't feel to me like you like it. And then we make judgments. So the introvert person's like, okay, this isn't safe. You know what? It's a good idea. And then they'll give you fake buy-in.